you were not going to put all your eggs in one basket? Because a lot of
Since I was 19.
creatives, okay.
Since I was 19.
What made you decide that, and how did you gather up enough to start?
The background that I come from, explicitly, is the reason for it. My father is a businessman. My mother is a highly successful businesswoman. She's well known for it. She passed some 6-7 years ago, and I probably inherited everything that came from her.
Okay.
Okay, and I invested it audaciously. It was no small. I go out every time I'm not in the public domain. I'm getting well educated in financial matters. It's non-stop symposiums, it's non-stop conferences, it's non-stop postgraduate classes, as many as I can. And many times I'll tell you why my business has failed. Because I was so fixated on growing my career. Every time I created
You mean your
businesses,
acting career?
yes, I would create it and put it in the hands of people that were far less passionate
Okay.
than I was, and even understand the bearings of what it took to make it successful. And mostly in the hands of people that had paper qualifications, and it will fail every time it took off. Started doing well while it was under my mantle. It will fail every time there's a shift in the helm of affairs. And after a while, my management and my sisters, and again, I incorporated all my sisters, my whole family work with me, for me, or together. I told everybody, listen, I educated myself, I paid for my sister's school. So when everybody was thinking I was crazy and everything, I was empowering my family. I was paying school fees. I was making sure everybody got their masters. So 2-3 years work experience, I called everybody back and said, come work in the family business owned by me. There's no salary structure anybody can put out there that I will not equal or even do better. So my 2 sisters are MDs in my company. They're married. Their 2 husbands also work for me or with me or co-own entities with me. So I brought everybody back and made it what it was. I empowered my circle. A lot of people don't understand what it means that aside yourself, the next biggest investment you have is a human resource investment. It's empowering the circle around you. Once you empower the circle around you, you don't have to do anything for them anymore. It's a multiplying effect after that. And so that was what it was. And I have mentors. I have unbelievable mentors. I just lost one to COVID a few months ago. And it hurts deeply because this was a man that was more or less a son to. Now, while my father wasn't extremely literate in these matters, I found mentors. I found surrogate fathers that became mentors in businesses for me. So we shut down. They had a meeting. It was an intervention. They said, listen, you've put in enough in this business, in this establishment called entertainment. Leave it. This is what you are trained. This is your core background. I have a training in banking and finance. I have a training in financial studies. Come back and man your businesses yourself. So for the last 5-6 years, I wasn't seen. That was what I was doing.
Right.
You can't be in the public. The people that want to invest in you don't want to see the ostentatious lifestyle. They don't want to see. They want to know their money is safe with you. You can't go there buying roses and jumping around and partying all everywhere and expect to attract investors.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. So one has to shut down for one to leave. And that's what happened.
So